I'm Dylan Bowker with BTC Fight Promotions, joined by Cheyanne Vlismas. She's got some great hardware there. How are you feeling right now?
I feel like I'm on cloud nine.
You must have been working for a while for this. I understand you started karate when you were very young in your formative years, like around 3 or 4 years of age. So is this kind of a surreal sort of occurrence almost, or does it feel like something that's been actualized after a lot of work and dreaming about it kind of thing?
Absolutely. I've been in martial arts since I was 3 years old. So I told my coach tonight is all the years of hard work, and I was not going to leave that cage without this around my waist.
And your performance was great in the sense of you seemed to gauge the distance well for the kickboxing exchanges, and it seemed to time the entries well and get the grappling going on. What do you credit to having such a comprehensive, well-rounded performance?
I just told my coach I could have been a little bit more aggressive, but I was so controlled the whole fight that I didn't want to come to someone's hometown and be overly aggressive to such a great opponent. Lindsay is a world boxing champion. She cracked me in that second round, crushed my nose, and that was the one punch she landed, and I was like, okay, respect the power, but keep the distance. Don't get overly aggressive because the power is there. I'm winning the fight with the strikes, I'm winning the fight with the takedowns, and I'm winning the fight with the grappling. There was not once in my head where I felt I needed to get more aggressive. I just wanted to keep the fight going the way it was and just fight her all 3 rounds. I wish the fight was 5 rounds, to be honest, but apparently the commission told me that I wasn't ready for a 5-round fight. So I hope the commission in Canada sees now that I'm actually ready for a 5-round fight. So thank you very much, Canada.
Well, next time out, presumably you're going to have that 5-round fight. Ray and Amanda, the current sitting champion. What is your assessment of her skill set in that upcoming unification bout?
So with Rayanne, she's actually a black belt world champion. So the fight might be a little bit different, but also I feel like I'm so well-rounded that with this fight, I actually didn't have a specific game plan for Lindsay because we didn't know what Lindsay was going to do. If you watch Lindsay's fights, she actually goes for the takedowns. I feel I was the first opponent she didn't. So I feel she actually respected my grappling for some reason, which it's weird because she actually took Rayanne down. So you never know. You never know what I'm going to do, and you never know. I didn't know what she was going to do. But after the first round where I saw that my takedowns were landing and my top pressure was phenomenal, I just was like, just take it to where she doesn't want it, and I knew that's where she didn't want it.
Yeah, you've been training in South Africa a fair bit as of late. You get to beat up some of the radio station people and stuff like that a little bit too. But then you also have Cyborg coming down as well. So what's the learning curve been since you've gone to the South African gym? I understand your boyfriend trains there as well, so it probably seems like a comprehensive sort of thing on a number of levels, right?
Absolutely, but I'm also from Las Vegas, Nevada. So I lived there for 3 years where I was with Extreme Couture Las Vegas, and I really want to give a shout out to Extreme Couture. They were my home for quite a few years, and I loved my coach Dennis and Ray Seppo dearly, and this was also for them. I don't speak much to them anymore, but they also helped me over the years. Also, I've been with Richie Kwan for 10 months now, and we work every single day, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and striking. Every day we work everything, not just one discipline. So we work 4 hours a day of just pro practice, and that's not even on top of our own sessions we do. So honestly, this is my full-time job. I love this, and I'm not going anywhere.
And you put in that work with Claudia Gadelha a little while ago. Who were you working with specifically in terms of sparring partners ahead of this particular bout?
So I had my boyfriend, I had my main partner, which is Raymond. Thank you, Raymond. You were a very big help for this fight. We have a small team in South Africa. A small team, but a good team. We don't have many people, but the people we have on the mat are good, and we all work, and we all show up every day. So honestly, you guys don't know them yet, but South Africa is coming on the map.
How did you initially get the inkling to go to South Africa then? What was the, thing that spurned that or inspired that rather?
So my boyfriend's from there, and we were doing long distance for a while, and then eventually I was like, okay, well, he came to Vegas, and then I was like, all right, I'll come there to cross train. So I went there, and I was cross training, and then I met Richie Kwan, their coach, and I fell in love with his style coaching, and I just felt at home. And so then I made the decision with my boyfriend, if we're ready to move in with each other, then let's do it. And we didn't want to leave each other after that. So it was a win-win for me. I got to stay with my boyfriend, and I got a phenomenal coach.
That's awesome, just well-rounded on a number of levels, but for recuperation, that's probably key as well. It seems like CBD products are big for you. What other recuperative measures do you take after hard sparring and fights and stuff like that?
Really nothing. I'm very healthy. I keep a healthy lifestyle. You know, I feel every pro athlete should. If you're a pro athlete and you're eating junk food on the daily, you should really probably reconsider that. But yes, I'm sponsored by Farm Extracts. It's on my bum. I don't know if you're recording this, but Farm Extracts, yeah, they supply me with all my CBD products. So I do take that daily, but I just take a lot of like organic product.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good way to do it. I'm curious, though, if you have any kind of parting thoughts that you want to add as we're wrapping up here. Imagine you want to go out and celebrate the win a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I just want to go eat some pizza. Yeah, I do.
No junk food in the camp, but some pizza after the fight is a must.
I haven't had pizza in a very long time, so I actually haven't had any junk food in a very long time. So tonight, I'm going to go celebrate this win.
The new interim Strawweight Champion for BTC, going to be enjoying some pizza tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed the interview. It's Dylan Bowker with BTC Fight Promotions.